Look Outreach is underwritten by the generous support of Munter Enterprises. Family owned and operated since 1972, integrity is important, as our family name is on every project. Our word is our bond. Munter Enterprises. Just build it.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, you hear me say frequently, every time you think you know everything about a community, and then all of a sudden you say, oh my God, there's a company there. And then all of a sudden you find out that the people running these companies are incredibly talented people. Well, I've got a prime example of that sitting right over here. I think I've met Mark Shaw, who is the CEO of StoredTech, about 8 years ago. And outside of the fact that we work together, I've gotten to know him and watched this company grow through the roof, and for very substantive reasons. So welcome, Mark. Very nice to have you here.
Thank you.
I just want to let people know StoredTech, full-service technology company.
Absolutely.
Okay, now in this day and age, what does that encompass?
It's pretty much everything. I always use the term, if you connect a computer wire to it or it looks geeky or techie, it's probably us. So in our world, it's computers, phone systems, networking, cloud-based services, access control, camera systems, again, the works.
Yeah, security.
Security is big.
Right, defense.
Yeah.
As you guys like to say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Always scares me when I hear that phrase. Now, we're a client of yours. A lot of our clients are also clients of yours. What do you think the secret of that success is?
I think if you have a passion for it, if you wake up every day loving what you do, I think it shows. And I know that it's not just myself, but our entire team really loves the technology. So at the end of the day, if you really like what you do and the employees like what they do, it's a common mission, a common goal to basically delight our clients.
Well, you know what? It doesn't make any difference what category you're in. If you have that philosophy, that's why your company generally tends to be successful. Mark and I have a joke between us. Mark likes to say, I've joked with Mark many times and said, I think when you sleep, you jump in place. So Mark fired back at me and he said, yeah, I've got this motto, TGIM, thank God it's Monday. Yes, it really does sum up the way you and Alan and the whole team there at StoredTech work. Now, what do you see as the challenges? Technology changes so rapidly that always updates, always more concerns. It goes from being coax cables to fiber and to be connected to clouds and all these other things. Give me some of the fundamental changes that you've seen, and then also some of the fundamental challenges.
So it is that, in the old days, so to speak, so you had phone systems, you had access control, you had camera systems, and then of course you had your computer network. And they were all very different, right? So you had different vendors working on those, and each one had different skills in that area. Over time, everything's converged. It's all on the network, right? So it's all on your corporate network, and then it's also now all on the internet. So as the cloud base continues to evolve, it becomes a security premise. How are you securing all that? And also, how are you able to cope with that? How is a company that used to do camera systems on coax now dealing with it when it's on, Cat6 and riding on the network?
Yes.
So our job is to really eliminate a lot of that finger pointing and pain and allow us to bring it all together for our clients. So in essence, what we're able to do is take all these different technologies that ride on the network and really start with the network and work ground up. So we're not putting a roof on a house without putting in a foundation.
Yeah, gotcha. Wow, well said. The overall vision, that really falls on your lap. And when you look at StoredTech and you think about the vision, it goes beyond the technology that it's the XP60 is now, replaces the XP50. That vision there has to do with communication, right?
Yeah, I mean, everything's running fundamentally over the same lines of communication, right? So you have you want to be able to communicate with your office. You want to be able to communicate amongst employees. It all starts at the same level. We just want to basically allow people to be able to work anywhere at any time and have all the tools available to them without feeling that they're tied to an office.
Right, so it's easier to do business, I guess.
Absolutely. I mean, it makes business, yes, absolutely. As a CEO, I know that a lot of companies, when they start off small, they go through this whole maturation process where they realize they want to start working on their business instead of working in it. And then that's really where we can come into play. We can help eliminate those technology headaches that used to plague, a business owner, and just kind of say, step out of that. There's no reason for you to be working in that area. Go continue to drive your business forward like we have, and step out and stop working on the technology. Let us deal with that. Technology is kind of a means to an end. Use technology to get business done. You don't run your business because of technology.
Boy, and I don't know about you, if you're listening, you own a business, we fall into this trap. I really relate to the phrase work in the business instead of working on the business, and that's what technology does. Sometimes it's daunting to guys like me. You know how many times I call you guys up. And they have fundamental questions and whatever, but that's why you need the experts. And also, the reason I want Mark to come in is to talk about StoredTech, but also just the way that they give back to the community too. Hockey night. I remember talking to you about hockey night, and you were like, "I got all these tickets, and I don't know what to do with them, and no, we can't give them away." And hockey night is sold out. 1,300 tickets.
1,300, all gone.
I can't believe it. So StoredTech gives 1,300 tickets away. And there must be a waiting list. You take care of those folks too?
The waiting list has been taken care of as of now, but we are completely out.
Oh my God. All right, so we won't talk about it anymore. But StoredTech also underwrites the Queensbury Town Board meetings. And because I've told you many times, you cannot believe the calls I get the morning after we do a Queensbury Town Board meeting, because that kind of support makes government transparent. And the supervisors talk to me about it, and the public talks to me about it. And I'm really proud of that program. So say hi to everybody back at the shop there.
Will do.
Have a great time on a hockey night. And will you try to get some sleep? Yeah. I mean, really.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Yeah, that's right. I knew he was going to say that. Great to see you.
Pleasure, man.
Thanks for taking the time.
Anytime.
To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.